No, I don't. Not today. No white vans. I got the footies out. The tippity toes out. How you guys doing today? We see y'all doing having all the good you desire. Um, and we hope that you guys manifest everything that you want to manifest in your life, while also serving God at the most highest altitude in your experience to serve others beyond your capabilities. Push yourself above and beyond plus ultra. All right. Oh boy. Every time I come around the city, bling bling. All right, here we go. Whoosh. Oh, snippity snap snap, snap it a crack crack. Um,
You good?
I am not.
Why you not good? What are you doing? What's happening?
Pause this.
Can you pass me a cup?
Yeah. There you go.
That's what happens, lock fam,
If you're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready for the ready. If you're not ready for the
Here
get
you go.
down. Thank you. Oh
welcome.
yeah. All right, guys. So, today's conversation is going to be about. Yes, I did leave the dog over there. I surely did. Today's conversation is going to be about. What'd you say, honey? That it was?
Today's conversation is going to be about why you should work on yourself.
Working on yourself.
Yes.
The self-development of self-developing. When you're self-developing, you just self-develop. You don't just self-develop just to self-develop, but you just self-develop to develop.
Oh, good.
No, but the importance of working on self, man. This is a conversation. And we're gonna get right into it, man. So, number one is gonna be, are you the biggest aspect or asset in your life? Do you claim yourself to be the biggest asset, and how do you perceive that? How do you work on that? How do you develop that? How do you portray you being a good asset? You know, this vessel is used for you to manage it, steward it. You there? You got it? All right? Yeah, got
I
it?
want to eat first, but it's okay.
You want to eat? What we eating?
Oatmeal, that's what I eat in the morning. What are you eating?
Oatmeal? Yes. Porridge. Porridge. I like porridge.
I don't know about that.
So, yeah, long story short, just like business investments in... Are you here?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, she did it. Yeah, okay. All right, so like... just like businesses invest in their growth, you must do the same, guys. You need to invest in your growth. Like with, I was telling my wife yesterday, she runs this workout program with about a few ladies, like maybe 4 or 5 of them, right? And what happens is, not what happens. I'm here, but I ain't here. I'm here a little bit, but I ain't here. So
Focus.
what she told them yesterday. What she told them yesterday was that they needed to get for the upcoming 2 weeks that's about to be coming up in the next 2 weeks. They need to purchase dumbbells because they're going to be up leveling in their workouts, right? Because everything has been body workouts. So that was the next phase for them. So she was saying, like, you don't know, everybody's pockets and things like that, so on and so forth. And just kind of, being thoughtful about people's pockets. And I was saying 2 weeks is more than enough time for somebody to be able to invest. Dumbbells are not that expensive, long story short, right?
Yeah.
And it depends on their growth, and it depends on how important it is for them to understand the value in them investing in themselves to get the gains, to get the growth, because doing the body weight exercises only grows so much, right? Unless you start really being really dynamic and adding calisthenics extremely, right? You need to invest in yourself to reach the full potential. What is your fullest potential, and have you discovered your full potential? If not, then you need to, this is the point of going above and beyond plus ultra. right? To get the experience of what am I capable of doing. I like what God was saying. He was like, I chose you before you
give
even.
me that so I can tag her while you talking.
I'll do it when you talk. Yeah, I will.
Wow.
Yeah, I love what God had was saying. He was like, I chose you didn't choose me, I chose you. I knew you before you even existed, right?
Yeah.
And so with that being said, it's like the potential and the extension and the possibilities of your extent and of your growth is unknown. Right? Don't put limitations on yourself yet, because you haven't even tapped into the fullest abilities that you're capable of presenting.
Right.
Until you're going through the trials, right?
Yeah.
That's why the trials and tribulations are very important, because it takes pressure to make diamonds, baby.
Ooh, I like it.
People
are dying about your lips over there in the comments.
Thanks, appreciate it. Get out my lips.
Get out my face. Okay.
They like them lips. I don't know. That's what's up. Appreciate it. I like my wife's lips.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. What was you talking about? Are you the biggest asset? Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you the biggest asset? Like, do you want to invest? Do you want to invest more? Like,
what is wrong with people? They be out here tripping, bro.
Do you wanna invest in yourself more than you invest in other things in your life? Taking care of yourself is more important. Taking care of your health, taking care of your grand rising, Adrienne, taking care of your
finances, your friendships, your business, your mentality.
Mindset is everything. Like, if you can't take care of your mindset, it's a huge problem. If you haven't started, I would advise you to start working on your mindset. Working on your mindset you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to do 227 or 277 push-ups. You just have to plug into something that's gonna lead you, or that leads you to motivation, and be disciplined to listen to those people. Find your people. I believe that you hear this morning, you already know, you already know what to do, right? Okay, confident and self-worth. Do you want to say anything about that?
Confidence and self-worth? Well, starts with the mind first. So obviously understanding your value, understanding how you're an asset, how you are your worth. Man, when I get this analogy down so much, man, like he was talking about, you can't trade something that is not of equal or more value. And he was saying that the reason why Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, sacrificed himself for us is because there was none other greater to sacrifice and trade off of what was. So the fact that he traded his life, which was of high value for us, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Right? Which was high value for us, meaning that it had to be of equal worth. And it had to show you how valuable you are. Man, I like the way he used it. I really don't want to talk about it. I really want to just get it right the way that the way that it was put. But I'm trying to sum it up into words, but you can't trade diamonds for gold. You can't trade diamonds for gold.
That makes so much sense. So, we're confident. Let me talk about confident, because confidence is something that I had to build, right? So I can talk more about that. I had to build my confidence throughout the years, because I feel like I had confidence, of course, because when you're growing up, you have confidence, you have, delete it and write it again, and you're gonna see her picture popping up, and then you're gonna
I got you.
Just remove the whole thing.
Oh shit.
Remove the whole thing. Remove tab.
I will, babe.
Bro.
I will.
So yeah, confident is something that you build, right? people take it away from you, or you take it away from yourself, and you have to build up again. You have to find yourself again. You have to work on yourself again. You have to be able to speak up for yourself again, because there were days where I was not able to speak up for myself. Instead, I will just keep quiet and just let it go, which is sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes I want to say something. Sometimes I don't want people treating me like trash. Not sometimes. I don't want people treating me like trash, right? Especially
So
in the
tomorrow,
work. In
I
the
could
work.
treat you like trash.
Get out of here. In the work, like in work environment, or work environment, I'll definitely not want anyone treating me like trash, right? I do want to be appreciated, and I do want to be seen, right? Yes, we remember you. He does remember you. Josh. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say, like, confidence, something that you need to build. So you have to have a positive mindset. You have to start with your mindset, because starting these lives for me, it wasn't just about, I'm already, here, I already have confidence, so let's go, let's get it. It was kind of I can't believe you. It was kind of
It's cool, right?
yeah. What is that? Ranking by the views. Okay. So like, what's it?
That was crazy. I ain't never seen that. That was a cool
The
feature.
confetti.
Yeah.
It was a confetti.
Yeah,
right?
it was confetti. Well, fireworks.
Really?
Okay. YouTube over here giving us fireworks, y'all. It's like, pew, pew, pew. You guys doing a great job. Yeah, thank you, YouTube. We're doing our best. We gotta.
You were so excited.
Skyrocket.
You were so excited.
I was though.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Look.
That's good. I love that.
I don't know what that means, but
that's
what I have you here for.
Watch time is went up 500. Okay. What was I saying? Confident. Stay confident.
You have to build it.
You have to
acquire it.
Yes.
Through the trials and tribulations.
Exactly.
Why am I saying trials and tribulation? What does that mean? That means the more you become intimate with what you are capable of doing, the more you start to develop faith. What is faith? Faith is belief.
Right.
What is belief? Belief of something happening over and over and over to stand the test of time. Meaning that statue is going to be there because it was there when I was a kid. It's been there 5 years ago, and now it's still here today.
Yeah.
So it's a belief, and I have faith that statue going to be there unless somebody come knock it down.
Right.
But I don't see that happening, so that statue going to be there, right? I have faith that the water is going to be there. It's going to be there tomorrow. It was there last week. It was 3 years, 25, 565. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Faith. I have faith that the light's going to come on. Why? Because the belief of seeing it, doing it over and over and over, and I've seen it there from personal experience. So what you acquire while you're on that mission, what she's talking about, is the belief that turns into the faith, because the intimacy, because the repetition, because you keep showing up, and now you're seeing what you were capable of versus what you weren't capable of.
Right.
Like, damn, I remember I couldn't even do one pull-up. Now I could do 20 of them boys. All I was doing just kept showing up. Right? It was hard times, but
it was.
I mean, shoot, if I had to pull a resistance band out today, I got to pull a resistance band out.
That's good.
You know? It is what it is.
Personal growth. It helps you with to build. Personal growth help you build your confidence, which allows you to face challenges with a positive mindset. So if you grow yourself personally, mindset-wise, and just personal growth in any way. If you feel like this is taking out, it's doing it again. If you feel like my body, the way that I look is taking away from my confidence, let me fix that. The way I dress up is taking away my confidence, let me fix that. My hair is taking away my car, let me fix that, right? As you grow in these little spaces, my mindset, like if I'm out there speaking to people, I want to come up as positive as I could be, because that's what most people need. People need positivity lately, because everyone is going through something. Everywhere you go, somebody's going through something. So they need you to be there to encourage them. Not that every time you're going to have to stand here, stop there, and wait wait for people who are going through something. You're going to just automatically meet someone. But growing yourself, like personal growth, mindset growth is more important than anything. So I would like to challenge you to start working on the little things that makes you feel like you lack it, makes you feel like you're lacking confidence, or it's part of your the lack of confidence that you should have, that you feel like I need to be able to stand up in that stage and speak to these people. What should I do to get to that level? Then do that.
Can you express something in Zulu like that? Like not.
I'm gonna do it when I get there. Come on. Don't put me in that again.
Just one more. I want more.
You get it. Don't worry.
Okay.
You get it.
If you guys don't know, we are the Lock Fam. This is my wife. I am the husband.
Kingdom
Diaries. I am the husband. This is the wife right here. We've been together for 6 years now and married for 3 years, right? I'm doing so great. Look at me. So, it only gets better from here, and it's going to get, I don't want to necessarily tack on the test of what people say, but I mean, I think it comes with anything that has consistency and discipline of action stands the test of time.
I know, right?
As long as their growth, I feel like
I want to see how strong you are.
How bad you really want it.
Yeah, how strong you can hold it.
Hold what?
I mean, hold up yourself, like hold your mindset, your focus, what you're talking about. Some people are just distractions. That, to be honest.
What you trying to say?
No, I mean,
I'm
like
not a distraction.
You're not you do distract me sometimes, most of the time, like 90%.
Thank you guys for dropping the emojis. Love it.
But yeah, most of the people are just like, they trying to get in the way, which is okay, because that's how the devil works, right? He wants to see that, are you on it for real? And then he's gonna just sprinkle some distraction. And are you on it? Are you focused? Right? So
y'all do it.
That's also like personal growth helps with that. Like you gotta be distracted, but man, I'm used to this now.
You people do it as well. When you're cultivating, when you're cultivating,
you people do it.
You people do as well. Like when you're cultivating your children, you are putting them through tests like that.
Yeah.
It's very minor, but I mean, at the same time, like if you're teaching somebody, you're trying to see if they're focusing, if they're paying attention, things like that. And how bad are they actually there? Like how bad you really want it is how good is your focus? Are you really here right now? Are you really present? Right, on getting this done, of me taking the time to teach you and that show me that you're understanding what's happening right now, right? Yo,
Grand Rising. You just reminded me of the Royalty Family YouTube channel.
Grand Rising Royalty Family.
Royal Family.
Royal Family. Y'all know who the Royalty? Yeah,
they probably do. Royalty Family has been around for a very long time.
For a long time. I've watched you for. I haven't watched it
for a long time, but I know they did.
I just felt like to say I watched you because it felt like that was the lyrics that was pulling out for that.
Okay, let's move on. Better health and energy. How do we get that?
Better health
and energy. Take care of yourself physically, mentally. Give yourself
how much you
energy.
How much you give to yourself on the level of what they say, nurturing.
Nurture yourself, yeah.
How well are you nurturing yourself?
Rest days, going for a massage if you can, doing your nails, what else? Doing your, like, just the things that makes you relax. They're different for everyone. For me, I just want to lay down and just lay down, don't do anything, and don't worry about anyone.
Hey.
What?
You skipped me.
What do you mean? You don't drink it if it has collagen.
That's not true. You skipped me.
I skipped you?
Yeah, you didn't put nothing in here.
I didn't put collagen.
Yeah.
Because you don't finish it when it has collagen.
That's not true. I finished it yesterday and the day before yesterday.
I had to force you to finish it
You
yesterday.
ain't forced me to do nothing.
I did.
You can't force somebody to do something they don't want to do.
I did. I kept on telling you.
You cannot force somebody to do something that they don't want to do.
I kept on saying, if you don't drink that tea, blah, 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 blah.
So, look, with that being said, look, she was saying like the self-care, right? I feel like that's a version of expressing to yourself the self-love, right? Like these are sensual experiences within the muscles and things like that. this is a level of self-care, but there's so many ways. Self-care is not a thing you put in a bottle and it's like, oh yeah, that's it. Yep, I rubbed my feet today. I did all I could do. That's the self-love I got there. No, but there's levels to it, right? And understanding like when you have a regimen and a routine, you are doing self-care. You are getting to the point where you are focusing on the longevity, the worth, the why, right? Because you're putting your body through a physical state of preparedness. You're staying ready so you ain't got to get ready, right? That way, like, oh, say for instance, we're running from a dog and you didn't know today was going to be the day we ran from a dog, but it just so happened to jump over the fence when we was having our conversation. We was walking and the dog jumped over the fence. At this point, run. Right? Yo, so with that being said, like you ain't been jogging for months. You eat wild, crazy, and at this point it's like you can't even keep up from defending your life. Your life is on the line. This dog is chasing us. So if you can't run, well, that dog just got a free snack. Right? And this is just an analogy. I'm just using an analogy, guys. It's an analogy of stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Stay ready. Stay ready. What is it? I'm ready to be ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. It's a mindset and a focus, right? Health is your most wealthy asset. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay. Health is your most wealthy asset. There's no point of collecting the physical representation of riches and wealth if you don't have the thing that keeps you legally bound to earth to enjoy it.
That literally just explained the fact that you going to fetch the bag more than working on yourself. Like every day you're just in and out, in and out, in and out. You don't even have time to spend with your family because you in and out, trying to fetch the bag, trying to pay the bills, trying to pay for the car, trying to pay for this and that and that. I would say I heard you saying that there's no need for you to do all those things. I saw that.
You stay strapped. There's no need for that dog. Yeah, right. But I mean, like that ain't all the time, I mean,
I saw that. But what I wanted to say was that you go in and out. You working for the money, right? But you're not taking care of yourself. And when the heart stops, it stops. When the body gets tired, the body's tired, and the body says, "Well, I'm out," And you haven't even enjoyed the fact that you were working like that. I'm not saying don't work hard to get where you want to get, but don't make it more than 5 years, 10 years, 11 years. You're still doing the same thing, Right. I feel like you should look at the time and you should work with the time and be like, I've been here for 30 years in this job and I'm this old. I think it's time for me to execute in a different way, right?
Do you mind?
I think it's time for me to remove the distractions. I think it's time for me to either downgrade my house. Like maybe you're still renting, right? Let me say you find a new apartment, like 1,500 apartment, 1,100 apartment. Whatever it is that you need to downgrade at that moment. If you need to refinance your car, do that.
Do what you got to do, basically.
Do what you got to do to get where you want to get.
Sure, yeah. Do what you got to do to get what you want, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean sell your soul, right? Because at the same time, like you got to understand your self-worth. If you don't understand your self-worth, then you'll belittle yourself to at its lowest value when you don't even know that the pawn shop dude knows how much it's actually worth. Right? He's not going to tell you because he wants to get it on a deal and he can get it at a lower price by getting it from you because you don't know the value of it. So therefore, he's winning because of your ignorance, because of your not knowing, because of the time that you haven't took to see the self-worth and the value of what life has to offer.
I love that.
Life don't be lifing. You just don't be lifing it. Right? Because of your ignorance, because of what you don't know, because of the lack of information that you have, the lack of knowledge that you acquired, the lack of understanding that you haven't taken the time to become aware of.
Right.
You haven't asked the right questions. You ask questions.
You're not looking.
My daughter asks a lot of questions. She asks questions.
It's annoying sometimes.
Yeah, she asks questions, but she don't be asking the right questions sometimes. Sometimes she do, right? So a lot of people can ask a lot of questions, don't be asking the right questions. Bomba clad upset.
Right?
Right?
That's right.
And this is where you understand what separates you. When you're able to fine tune what is a valued question. How do I get worth from this one question? If I had to ask a question that was between life and death,
Right.
I need to get the right answer. I need to get the right question and right answer. So with that being
Moving
said,
on.
we're
Stronger
gonna go
relationship.
to
Stronger relationship number 4.
point number 4, which
Yes,
is
when you grow as a person, you attract better, right? Relationships and improve the ones you have. It's either you improve the ones you have or you leave the ones you already have behind if they don't work for you. Because sometimes we want to hold on to things that are not working. We want to pull people from where they at. We want to force people out of the door even though they're not ready to get out. So I do feel like some relationships don't need to be maintained. You don't need to stay. You can literally just move on. The sky's the limit. There are a lot of people. There are 8 billion people in the world. So I feel like you can find you can you can make it work. Basically, you can make it work. That's a distraction
for who?
for me.
Sounds like you need to fine tune your mental focus. How about that?
Don't talk to me.
Okay. I thought you was coming. I thought you was thinking of a comeback. All right,
Not
so
in front of our audience.
oh, you didn't have a. Oh, you want to think of a comeback in front of our audience? You got a show.
I said not in front of our audience.
That's true.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Wait. You was talking about stronger relationships.
Stronger, building, improving.
The more you are on the mission for growth, and the more you become a hunter, a predator for growth,
right?
The better and the more fine-tuned and the more higher of a vibration you'll start to raise your own frequency, and you become aware in the now of the disconnection that you now have from the people who are in your environment, who are in your most top 5 people you hang around. And you'll start to see the disassociation of this too has passed, right? There's nothing more here to develop because they are not aimed for this expansion that I'm on.
Right.
And you have to be okay with detaching and not like in a like, oh, I don't like you anymore. You're not doing what I'm doing, or you're not popular anymore. No, not in that low, feeble-minded, mortal thought process, but more in a way that is laser focused to, hey, y'all want to work out more often, when we get together instead of drinking, right? Y'all, we can start building a community where we are impacting some people and stuff like that. Oh, and that's kind of stupid, man. It's a lot of work.
Right.
That gives you signs that, hey, man, well, this is what I feel like I'm being called to now. And I don't say like y'all really down for that. So it means that the lack of your interest on this is not going to draw us apart, because every time we come around, you guys are going to still be on the same page after I'm already on page 10.
Oh, this is where I was supposed to go. I'm sorry. I'm like, why is there nothing happening? That's crazy.
So with that being said, fine-tune yourself to fine-tune your audience and your people that you're attracting, because it allow you to then that's distracting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It allow you
don't get
to
distracted easily. What are you talking about?
It's been all a facade. I've lied to you many times. And I'm just like, no, but yo, and I really understand this really from a firsthand experience when I'm talking about, because it's just a epiphany moment. It's an epiphany moment. Like, damn, that's actually a reality. I didn't even know that existed. That when you're developing yourself, that people are not going to be able to keep up vibrationally wise. You can't look at it as like, oh, I wanted them around me because they're physically my friend. No, but you got to understand, vibrationally wise, they are not on your frequency anymore. And the reason why you were even there, and the reason why y'all became friends, is because y'all match vibrational frequencies. Now that the fact that you are continuously on your self-development journey and you're learning more and becoming more,
Right.
They can't vibrationally keep up. That means they can't enter in the rooms that you're entering in because they can't vibrationally maintain
and they're not
the
even
frequency.
They're not even willing to change.
They're not aware of it, and they're not willing for growth yet.
No, don't go out there and telling people that you're not in my vibration or da 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 da.
Yeah, don't be.
I feel like I feel like it's.
Don't be a
you can love people at the distance. You know what I mean? You can show up for them when you need to, but if you don't, there's no reason for us to hang out today. There is no. I don't need your energy, right? So you can remove the people.
No, there's natural lips. Those some natural lips, bro. She got some natural lips.
Oh, me? I do.
I was like, dang, girl, with that slim, that sleek face, and then she got a nice head too.
Hey, stop! I appreciate you doing that, but stop. Okay. What was I saying? You see? No, go ahead and talk.
Okay. So what I was saying about my wife's lips is that
Stop it!
nah, but look, I just want to appreciate what God has created here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always a good thing to appreciate what God has created for you, or not even for you, but just overall, just the appreciation of the Creator and how extravagant the Creator can get.
Fred says something very interesting. Fred's comment says, how come I keep attracting people then crazy? I would like the crazy. Yeah. Does that mean I'm crazy?
Yes.
No, that's not true.
You're freaking loopy, man. No, man, but honestly, it's because you don't have boundaries and you don't have standards for yourself. Right? And if you become aware of your boundaries and your standards and you stand on it, that's what it'd be like. Stand on it. Yeah.
Your requirements. I feel like your requirements are more powerful. Is what you need more than anything right now.
Yeah.
Have requirements. If this person shows me this sign, because you attract someone who's crazy in your life, right? And then they all gonna come in different bodies because that's something that you have attracted before, and then it wants you because it's something that you're thinking about more. How about you take a pen and a paper and you write down your 10 requirements. This is what I require from friends or from girlfriends or from boyfriends or you know.
I just had an epiphany. You acquire crazy, right? Because you are open for whatever lack and limitations and fear-based beliefs that you operate out of. So your door is open for them because, number one, if they know that they're crazy, they know that society doesn't accept crazy as much. That means that they don't even enter or cultivate the relationships or friendships and the people that they want to be surrounded by because of their crazy characteristics. And so they see you and they're like, I know I'm crazy, but he's accepting of all of this.
Right.
And so crazy hunts.
It. He understands me.
Right. Crazy hunts your open availability of vulnerableness. Because you have no structure. And because you said, well, she's cute, or I have somebody to be with, or I don't want to be alone. So, you know, and you find reasons on keeping the crazy in your atmosphere.
Right.
And so they notice that you don't have any standards. So you'll accept this because there's something lacking in you, the reason why you sought out me. So therefore I can take advantage of this.
I feel like crazy people don't even think about all
They do.
They
do.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
They crazy. They think about all that. They crazy. They even say they're crazy. They think about it. They do. They really do. You ever seen American Psycho, the movie?
The who?
American Psycho.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's American Psycho is him. He he's offing people.
Killing
right?
people.
And but he goes to work. He's a corporate person. He closes cases and all this stuff. And he makes a lot of money, right? So he's well off, and he's like, "Why are you entering this space?" Well, because he's crazy, but he's strategically crazy. He's smart crazy. So he doesn't mix in well with people, but he knows how to facade it and smile even when he's not really
smiling,
engaged. When he's not engaged emotionally, right? He's like he gives you the face,
Yeah.
And if you're not tuned in to frequency, then
Yeah.
you can't really see behind the mask.
Somebody's complimenting your girlfriend over there.
Oh yes, compliment her so well.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I can't say your name XXXJ.
What a name, my guy. He was just like,
I know,
that's
right?
my name.
That's cute. He said, "Hello, bro.
What's your
Your
username?
girlfriend was so hot.
Yes, she is.
Taking care of her good. I guess
She's a real
he's saying
angel.
take care of her good. She's a real angel.
Yes, she
Your
is.
girlfriend's so pretty and beautiful. Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate
thank you so
for
much.
that.
Well, we thank God. Thank God. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank God. I mean, let's call your dad and tell him
Okay.
he did a good job with your mom.
Okay.
Right. 500. She survived out of
Okay,
500 million sperm cells, and there she is.
The last point is financial and career growth. I'm so jealous. Oh my God.
Don't be jealous. That's a sin. Sorry, I'm just letting you stop. I felt like I was a religious person saying something. I'm not religious, but don't be jealous because it goes against who your higher self is, your higher being. You're way more valuable than that. You shouldn't be jealous.
Right.
And you should correct that inner voice, that inner dialogue.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Financial growth, financial and career growth. Self-improvement leads to better decision making. Right. Discipline and success.
This comes with
in
purpose.
Your career and finances.
Yeah, this comes with purpose. You become financially present when you understand the value and the purpose of where you're going, the value and purpose of the money and why the money exists. You know, to understand the nature, and you also understand that you are tired of your experience, and there has to be more than what meets the eyes. And there's something that you're not doing correctly because of the ignorance that you have entertained. Boy, I'm dropping the gems.
I see you over there.
I'm dropping the gem, bro. Tapped in, tuned in.
Fred said something about how did you two people attract each other?
Self-work, honestly.
Yeah.
We both was in the frequency of self-work. So when we had our conversations, yes, self-worth and personal growth, and organizing. That's why I say those three things. And I've adopted these principles of success from Dr. Miles Monroe. And he says he focuses on prioritization, organization, and then disciplinary action. And we were both on that page in the beginning. Or let me rephrase that. We were both on that page mentally because we understood that this was the right direction to seek more out of life. And so therefore, with being in that mind frame and that mindset, this is what you notice. You start attracting people who are like-minded. So when you have those conversations of, hey, can I get your number? Can we talk later? You have something to talk about. Not just talking about, where have you been in the States?
What's your favorite color?
What do you like to do? You want to go out? Talk about what, though? What are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about? What are your plans, sir? Where do you want to go? What do you want to vision? And
also, for us ladies, we normally don't ask right questions when we meet people. Like when we meet... When you're about to...
Sorry, I punched you in the face.
When you are looking or meeting a guy, you don't ask the right questions. What you do is you tell him all about yourself, right? And then it fires back when he doesn't do the things that because he's gonna do everything that you tell him. Like, I like chocolate, I like flowers, I like to go out.
And he's like, yeah.
I like this. And then you're giving him everything to.
I'm gonna drop those pants.
You're giving him everything to get you. Actually, he's gonna buy the right flowers, the right chocolate, everything that you're telling him, he's registering.
Especially if he cares.
What do you know about him? He should be asking you about you, and you should be able. No,
she's from South Africa.
You should be able to say like high quality stuff about yourself, and not just say I like chocolate, I like this, I like reading.
I like dancing.
I like working on myself. I like listening to Jim Rohn. Things like that. than saying, oh, I like flowers, I like chocolate, I like going out, I like McDonald's, I like this. I would say that it's going to help you be able to find the correct person, right? If you tell him everything, he's going to do the right thing, but at the end of the day, he's not going to end up doing all those things 6 months down the line or a year down the line. He's good. He got what he wanted, right? So that's not the story today, anyways. But I just wanted to give that to you guys, that don't do that. If somebody is asking more about you, ask more about them. If a guy is like, I want to know more about you, I want to know more about you too. It's not always, I know it feels good if somebody wants to know you. It feels good if somebody wants to know who you are, what you like, and stuff like that, because we don't walk around every day seeing people who ask those questions, right?
Yeah.
I would say that it feels good, especially if you're a woman, it boosts your confidence, but ask him about him as well. Like what do you like? What are your goals? What are your 10-year goals?
See yourself being in 10 years, 5 years. I know it sounds so cliche, but like,
even with men, I feel like, I'm sorry, even with men, with you guys, I'm just gonna take this point across. Even with guys, it doesn't have to be with girls too. You could also ask those questions. What are your 10-year goals? That's why you see the person, oh, you don't have 10-year goals? I don't want to be part of that. Then you move back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't have a 5, you don't have a year goal? You don't know what do you want to achieve this year? Okay.
Run away at people like, oh, I'm still figuring it out. Run. Run far away.
Okay, continue. Go ahead, baby.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You know what you were going to say. You're very smart.
Well, okay, so what I was going to say is that self-improvement leads to better decision-making skills, right? Because you understand with the discipline mindset, this is more important right now. This is more important right now. I need to get this done right now because this is what's going to feed me mentally, physically, and spiritually, and soulfully wise, right? This is will nurture who I am becoming and who I truly am already, right? This gets me closer to the connection and the divine movement of God. It also makes me prepared for him to be able to use me in the divine ways on earth while bringing the culture of heaven to earth and influencing the territory that I am currently governing. Yeah. Right? And so with this being said is that, okay, cool. And with that being said is that as you're fine tuning these things and focusing your awareness on how can I improve the quality of who I am becoming, not the things that I'm doing, because the things are not it, right? How can I seek God first in all of the righteous? How can I, when you understand righteousness, this is what this means. It means how can I be in the right authority with God? How can I be in right authority and alignment with the universal laws, aka the divine laws, right? Because when you understand that principles are first law, or the word principle means first law, the word prince means first, the word principle means first law, meaning these are irremovable foundations of how to create a reality that you are seeking, how to carry yourself a certain way, right? How to have morals about yourself, right? You're a person that don't just go around murking people, right? Y'all know what murk is. I ain't got to say it. But you're not a person who goes around because you understand the value of life. You're not a person who goes around stealing things because you understand the value of you earning or manifesting these things into your reality. It shoots you down lower on a plateau when you have to go take it from somebody, right? It only tells you that you are lacking somewhere for you not to be able to attract the thing that you are seeking, and how is it possible for them. So you have a set of foundation for you to move in life. With that being said, the more you become aware of these things, the more you ask the right questions, you'll start making better decisions. You start putting things into a disciplinary action-based program. You'll start succeeding in what you feel is your calling, right? You won't be subjective to saying that, oh, I'm just doing this because this is a good career and it makes a lot of money and I can see me supporting my family 10, 20, 30 years down the line, right? You're not operating in the logical mindset. You're operating now in the mindset of, is this what God is calling me to, for me to impact other people's lives and grow mentally, and grow physically, and not be the same person that I was 5 years ago. Yeah. Because I am willing to be broken down to be rebuilt again. Drop the freaking mic. We're done here. You're done.
Well, what I was gonna say is that I saw a comment. X, is it the XS guy that's in the comment? He was talking about, what do you think about the 10 red flags when you're looking for someone? Like, what do you think about that? What would you say more about that? I would say it's your values first, but what do you
He
say?
said Hollywood. Because like Hollywood, but Hollywood. But red flags for me is your priorities. Red flag for me is what you want to do. If your commentary and your communication of talking on the phone is very shallow, very bland, those are red flags for me. And I know at this moment of how I used to operate, right?
Right.
Of you're just gonna be something that I can have fun with, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Okay.
That's the hunter's mentality. It's the hunter's mentality, right? Like we're not gonna be able to go far. Like if I am wanting to have fun, you'll be a good window to go to, as far as in like, okay, you look good. I thought you had all the properties, but no, you don't, right? So therefore this is only a good time. This is what this is. And it just kind of positions you to understand, like, I started to understand self-worth. Right. I understand that also, too, at this point, like, oh, why am I mixing with you right now if you're just only good for this, right? Because I don't really want to sew in with you. I started being more fine-tuning, like, the type of women that I was messing with then. It was like, if I ever made a slip-up and got you pregnant, I need to make sure that I like you. Right. And you're at least one of the 5 in the repertoire of women that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like each 5 of those I gotta like you. Because if I slip, I can't have you coming back like, I think I'm pregnant. I'm like, no. Right? Forever. Scarred. Forever. Right. Making the bad decisions, wrong decisions. Right. So having good conversations as far as in self-growth. I enjoyed self-growth conversations with women at that time, and understood that if you couldn't have those conversations, if you didn't have a point of direction, and I already identified what your priorities were, and I understood that you were coming from a place of lack or a place of fear, those were my my flags. If I understood that you was a person who asked me for money and we don't really know each other, that was a red flag for me. Right. You don't know me enough. You don't know me like that to be asking me for money. And so that was a major red flag. Like, I just never gave money to women. Never was like, oh, let me take you out. Well, I did it a few times when I felt like it was worth it. But those were a few of my red flags. It was really the foundation of, can I hold a conversation with you? Because I'm a very deep thinker. If you can't you can't roll with it. I see you drifting. You out of there, bro. Right? It can you be out of there. In what I'm talking about. Well, so, not even just interested in what I am talking about. Can you hold the conversation? Can you hold the space of expansion? Right. Okay, I see you. Okay, how to work on yourself. Set clear goals. Do a development mindset, and then exercise and eat right. Read and learn daily. Take action and stay consistent. Do you have anything to say before we close the show? Yeah, get your right. So I'm just playing. Yeah, I got something to say. Give me 1 second. Just 1 millisecond. 1 whole millisecond. We're almost there. Milliseconds. We're almost there. 5. We gotta give you 5 seconds. Almost 5. There. 4. Hold on, babe. I mean, you should have gotten this. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, lady. Don't do me like that. All right? You should have gotten yourself ready. All right. Okay, here we go. You create the emotions. The word emotion means energy in motion, right? So you create the energy in motions, which is your emotions. Stand guard at the door of your mind, because if you won't, someone else will. Correct your emotions at the front door. Don't allow your emotions to guide you and move you and lead you. You are the conductor. You are the master. You are the king. You are
Right.
the ruler. You are the dominion. You are the dictator, right? So you need to make sure that your emotions are in check. You cannot allow the child to just run wild without any guidance, without any cultivation, right?
Right.
As if you, what should I say? It says, you create the emotions, which is the energy emotions, as if you feel excited as though it is happening. So what this comment is saying is that when you are bringing things into your reality, you are stimulating the emotional connection, right, with what you're desiring.
Right.
What would it be like to travel the world and be of service on a high level, where people are called to ask me questions about what I'm demonstrating, what I have an answer to, or how I changed their life? What does that feel like? And then you go through an internal, mental, and physical simulation in your mind on the excitement, the places, the things, and the stuff to be, and how that is per se affecting you, or like not affecting you. I only said affecting because you hit that button.
Affecting.
Okay. But this is what you're exercising. You're exercising your emotions to connect to the thing that you are seeking, being, doing, having.
Right.
So then you get excited about the simulation as though that it is happening, right? And this is how you use the power of what people call manifestations, but it is the power of attracting the things that God already has for you. You can't necessarily be something if you don't feel like you are that.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Okay.
You want to be this, but you're not acting as that you are that. You have to act first. It's the core foundation. In order to act first, you have to then connect to the emotional frequency of that. That's why it is very important for you to not allow your emotions to run wild, right? Because anything and everything will allow you to not have control over directing the power of emotions. Done.
Is that, somebody said, is that not speaking it into existence?
No, because everything is already still existing. You're not speaking it. Only God can create things out of existence, right? Now, if you rephrase that, is that not speaking it into your experience is a different word, right? It's different wordplay. You're speaking it into your experience because it is already exist. You're not saying manifest a knife right here, right now, and then it starts to materialize. No, we don't have that type of. We don't access that type of power. It's only been one individual that has done that. Everything that is here and everything that is created is already created.
Right.
Right? Even when you're talking about building something from the imagination realm, most likely it has already still been created in some form of fashion. Now, the fact that you've taken different versions of ideas and seen where the solution base of that idea could have been this potential, it's a different form, but it's still the same concept, right?
Right.
You're not materializing it physically. So at this point, you would just be you would be attracting it to be in now in your experience. Since, for instance, you're not materially manifesting a yacht, but you want a yacht. So therefore, you're manifesting the experience of the yacht being in your experience, and then you have it, right? And you like actually on the yacht. You're like, wow, this is what it feels like to be on a yacht. Wow, this is what it feels like to have and spend the night on a yacht, right? Imagine sleeping on a yacht for like a week. You know, you go out through the day, y'all hit the land, and you try to park the yacht, and you go back, y'all get the food, and then go back and get on the yacht, ride back out there. So, with that being said, we dropped the gems. We see y'all be doing, having all the good you desire. We will catch you on another one. Go tell them to go check out the next video.
Go check out the next video. Oh, go check out the video that we just posted this morning. It just came out. Check out our content and and let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Okay. Comment down below if you align with what we're gonna be talking about. It's an amazing space that we have opened with the friend, which is Soulfully Royal Nita. our special guest for our special guest that we were interviewing or getting to know her on the podcast that we just did. And also, I wanted to say that go follow her. Go follow her. She is a natural being, and go subscribe.
Yeah. So with that being said, stay locked in. God vibes only. Kapow!
Love you guys. Bye.
You're like, why you always punching us in the face?